Excuse me, sir? Do you have somewhere to be? Yeah, okay, I'll just get out of your way then, here. Salvete omnes, this is Emily, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. In the last episode, we arrived at Bose, our new city and home base for Chapter 1. So, let's go shopping, because that's what you do with a new town, right? You might notice that my money and possibly Sepith amounts are a bit different from last time. Yeah, that would be because there are actually 4 more recipes in Roland that I completely forgot about until it was too late to go back and get them. So I had to redo the entire East Bose Highway segment all over again. Yeah. But it wasn't all bad because I took the opportunity while I wasn't recording to go ahead and save scum an HP 2 quartz off the Wisdom. Also got a couple skull pendants, but I figured I didn't need to go for those, but it dropped those first, so whatever. Can't hurt to have them. So obviously we don't have enough money to buy everything by any means, but we ought to be able to at least upgrade 2 out of 3 people's armor. Yeah, I can't really afford much in the way of anything else. At least nothing else we can use. So, let's see. 45, 45, and 44. Despite her being the highest level, yeah. That is actually a pretty substantial defense boost, though. Okay, so we'll give Joshua the other one. So, let's get back to the quests. Flip to the right page here. And we're actually going to do the main story one first, or at least start it. For once. So, I already forgot where the mayor's house was. Oh, here's a building we haven't been in yet. Auntie Rose Restaurant. Bounty from 30 large monsters. Deep fried palms, huh? So can we actually get any new recipes here? Interesting that they actually slaughter and eat the monsters around. Not yet. More here for recipes, which you're probably not super willing to divulge. Sommelier. Never even heard that word before. So you're the chef. You got any recipes for us? Really skilled, really psycho sort of pro. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything we can do here yet. So, I already forgot where it said the mayor's house was. But it's probably not on the highway. Well, I suppose that's why we have our handy-dandy notebook. Yeah, west side of town. I was way off. So, let's see. Where have you been in here? Oh, no, I haven't. Well, there's the mayor's residence. That wasn't too hard to find. Wow, now isn't this a gorgeous place? Check out that crazy expensive looking chandelier. Is that an orbital chandelier? Calm down, Estelle. It looks like this is the mayor's place, alright. Now I just wonder if she's home. Oh, do we have visitors? Welcome to the Bose Mayor's residence. May I ask who you are, please? Here with the Bracer Guild. The mayor made a request to the guild, and we've come here to inquire about the details. Well, I have heard from the mayor that we would be expecting you. However, I am sorry to inform you that the mayor is currently out at the moment. She has gone to worship at the chapel. When do you expect her back, sir? Well, let me see. Actually, I would imagine her to be making a return any moment now. Well, we're kinda in a hurry to meet her. Do you think it would be alright to call on her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry, it would probably save the both of us some trouble. If you don't mind me asking, what does the mayor look like? Like the typical wealthy person? Big hat with feathers in it, dripping gemstones from every pore? Feathers? Gemstones from every... what? How colorful, but quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? Should I say she looks splendid, or should I say beautifully mature? If she could just find the right man, then I could retire in peace. Huh? Never mind, I was just thinking out loud. Ah yes, this may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying her. That might be the easiest way to find her. The mayor is being accompanied by a maid, huh? That sounds easy enough to find in a crowd of people. Let's hurry and head over to the chapel. Okay, and we know where that is. Well, she looks like a maid, but... oh, there you are. You're the maid we've been looking for. And you are... Estelle, that wasn't very polite. My apologies, we're with the Bracer Guild. We're looking for the mayor so we can confirm the details of the job she requested. Oh, I see. Please let me introduce myself. I am her maid, Lila. And the previous maid was called Lita. Huh, I wonder if they're related. I see to the mayor's daily needs. Being served hand and foot, huh? The worlds we live in are really different. So where is the mayor, if you don't mind me asking? Didn't she come here to pray? She's playing hooky from her religious duties. Huh? I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. She took off after telling me to pray for her too. I don't know how I should say this, but the mayor seems like she has quite a unique personality. Well, doesn't she sound interesting? Even if she weren't the mayor, I'd be kind of intrigued. There's no doubt she's a capable person, although she does have a bit of an unrestrained aspect to her at times. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet her right now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I will let her know you're there. I don't know how I feel about going back there empty-handed. Would it be alright if we came along with you instead? Come with me to meet the mayor? Well, I guess it's okay. Let's make our way over to the Bose Market then. And just to confirm, no, you cannot check on the stats or anything like that of NPC party members. Well, here we are in the market. Wow, this place is really huge. You're already in here. I wonder where the mayor is. Well, she does stand out in a crowd, so I'm sure you'll find her right away. Oh, just as I thought. The two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves, trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up. You're not fit to be merchants in Bose. But ma'am, we were just thinking about how to increase sales for the Bose market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. Pretty sure that's the wrong anymore. If it were other products, it would be a different story, but making undue profits on necessities will lead to negative publicity for the market. Return those goods to their original prices at once. Alright, we'll do as you say. Now, I don't doubt your passion for the Bose market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is the established relationship of trust between people. And believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you can become wonderful merchants in Bose. Yes, ma'am. We'll do our best. Oh, so many people in real life who could stand to learn that lesson. Whew. Madam. Lila, so you came, huh? I'm sorry you had to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job as always. But never mind that, these people are here to see you. Please come back home immediately. Oh, that emblem is... Could you be the bracers I requested? Yep, that's us, but... So does that mean that you're... Forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Maybell. I'm the owner of this market and the mayor of the Bose region. So we do get to partake in this restaurant. This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really going to have a meeting here? I often use this place for business meetings. The food is quite good, too. I tell you what, though, I had heard the mayor of Bose was a woman. I never imagined you would be this young. Based on looks alone, I would guess that you're only 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I still feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was the previous mayor, and all I did was inherit the rights to the Bose market and the political foundation that he set up. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation if I've ever heard one. After all, I'm just the daughter of a businessman, so there's no sense in getting high-hat about that. Yeah, you should get Tom or Crash Symbol or something instead. But anyway, would it be alright to go over the details of my request with you again? Sure, that would be fine. Well, what I would like to ask that you do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I am of the opinion that bracers would bring about much more desirable results concerning this incident than the Army is currently producing. The reason being, we're not fighting a war, we're trying to find answers and solve a mystery. Well, I for one would be honored, but don't you think that you're overrating us just a bit? Just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. The fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep the Bose airspace as a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. And just when business has been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration, too. I see, so this is an economic appeal, right? Yes, and it's something that I can't trust to be left up to the Army alone. So, what do you think? Will you accept my request for your help in the matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting to investigate the incident, and we'd like to accept the job, but the Army has actively been trying to exclude bracers from anything having to do with the incident. So, I don't suppose you could pull the mayor card for us, could you? Maybe show the Army who's running this show? Excluding bracers, huh? This must have something to do with General Morgan, then. That man has disliked bracers from the beginning. So you know who the General is, Mayor Maybell? He was a friend of my late father's. Tentatively speaking, we have a passing acquaintance with one another. So I may just be able to do something for you. Meaning? Lila. Yes, madam? I guess this should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. What's this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. It is to inform him of my request for information about the incident as the official responsible for the region. I think this should be enough to get some information out of the Army. I see. But I wonder if that bracer-hating general will even meet with us at all. I think it would be a pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. You would probably be best served by saying that you are messengers for the mayor. I don't know if I like the sound of that. It feels like we're lying or something. It's not lying, we'd just not be telling him everything. Since this is a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about it. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to go to meet General Morgan? There's a fort called the Hocken Gate on the international border to the north of Bose. You should be able to find the General there. Alright everyone, I'm counting on you. You just leave everything to us. If we find out anything, we'll come and let you know. I'll be looking forward to some good news. Goodbye and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Alright, let's get going, shall we? The Hocken Gate is at the end of the Eisen Road to the north of the East Bose Highway. In short, we need to head out the East Gate and then turn north thereafter, right? Alrighty then, Hocken Gate, here we come. Just checking if you can get anything here after the mayor. Let's see. You know, event flags and all, you never know. Apparently not. Okay. Well... So, Haken Gate, and on the map, that would be, well, where it says. But before we do that, we have some side quests to take care of, and those I think we will save for next time. So I will see you then.